Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to learn about the parliamentary government or the union executive. And we know that the union executive gives effect to the laws made by the parliament. See, the union executive gives effect to the laws made by the parliament, and the most important components of the union executive are the president, the vice president, the prime minister, and the central council of ministers. Again, see, the president, see, he is the formal head, and the vice president and the prime minister and the council of ministers and the cabinet ministers, ministers of state and deputy ministers. These are the hierarchy in the union executive. Let us see. Now we are going to learn about the powers and functions of the president. We know that our present president is Sri Ramnath Kovind, and means on 25th July 2017. He is the 14th president of our India. And see, let us see some of the powers and the rights entrusted to the President of India, and the elections related with how the President is elected, related with everything we can learn. And the President is elected. We know that the President is the elected head of state of the Indian Republic, or our President Sri Ramnath Kovind is the elected head of state of the Indian Republic. And see how elections are conducting. The president is elected indirectly, means the president is elected in that we are not electing the president directly, or the ordinary people are not electing the president directly, or the president is elected indirectly. He is elected by a body called an electoral college. The president is elected by a body called the electoral college, and it is composed of, or the electoral college consists of the elected members of the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha and the state legislative assemblies. Again, the electoral college consists of the members of the Lok Sabha, the members of the Rajya Sabha and the state legislative assemblies. And see the term of office of the president. The president's normal term of office is 5 years. His term of office is 5 years, and he can be re-elected for a second time, means he can be re-elected for a second term, means once if he is the president, then again there is a chance for the re-election of the second re-election to the second term. And see, to resign from office, or if the president wants to resign from his office, means he has to write a letter of resignation. He has to write a letter of resignation to the vice president, then who then has to convey the letter to the speaker of the Lok Sabha. First he has to give the resignation letter to the vice president, then he has to submit the same to the speaker of Lok Sabha. And see, the president can be removed from office only through a specific constitutional procedure called impeachment. Means the president also can be removed from his office. Means that process is called impeachment. The president also can be removed from his office. That process is called impeachment. Now let us see some of the privileges of the president or the powers of the president. Means the president is formally the head of the union executive. We know that the president is formally the head of the union executive, and all executive actions are taken in the name of the president, or the passing of bills, everything, or all the actions are taken in the name of the president, and the president appoints, or the president has the right to appoint various high officials, or including prime minister, or the members of the central council of ministers. Means the governor of the state, and the judges of the Supreme Court and High Court. All these officials are elected by the president, or the president has the right to elect all these high officials. Means again the governor of the states, the prime minister, or the members of the central council of ministers, and the judges of Supreme Court and the High Court. All these high officials are elected by the president. And see, and again he has the power to appoint the chief of the army, navy, and air force. Again president has the power to appoint the chief of the army, navy, and air force. Again these officials are appointed by the president. Means again a bill passed by the parliament becomes a law only after the president signs it. Only after that only the bill becomes a law, and the president can dissolve the parliament. Again he has the right to dissolve the, or the president has the power to dissolve the parliament on the advice of council of ministers. See, the president has the power to dissolve the parliament. That also only the advice of the council of ministers. Again the president can, on the advice of ministers, declares a state of emergency if the country faces an attack from outside. Means the president has the right to declare a state of emergency if it is needed. All these are the rights of president, or all these are the powers of president. Again president is the elected head of state of the Indian Republic, and he is elected by a body called an electoral college, and this electoral college consists of the elected members of the Lok Sabha, the Rajya Sabha, and the state legislative assemblies. Okay, these are some of the things related with the President of India. The remaining topic we can learn in the next class. Thank you all of you.